Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. Women bounce between the select. Now check it out, right? check it the fuck out, right? You know what? I see some stuff, and I think a lot of dudes really don't understand something. One, about women's nature, and also the select, right? A man being select doesn't mean he has like just total control over a woman. And it doesn't mean he can't get cheated on, right? Or that a woman wouldn't leave him. Select just means he's opened the door and she's going to give him whatever. But women being women, they, if you give a woman, like say if a woman like butter almond ice cream, or anybody like butter almond ice cream, if you eat it every day for a month, it becomes nothing to you. Like myself, I love butter almond ice cream, right? But I go months at a time without eating it because there might be some time I might eat it every day for a week or something. You get tired of it. Well, it's the same thing with women. They can still hook up with that alpha showpiece. They can, that select dude, top of the line. He could be everything physical she want. She having 55 orgasms a night, right? 55 orgasms a night. Yeah, it's possible. I know some women say, Rom, I can't have one. You're messing with the wrong dudes. All right? But even then, she'll get used to it. It's like smoking a joint. You smoke joints enough, after a while, you can smoke a joint and you won't even get high. You won't feel anything. Right? Because then it takes more and more, right? So what'll happen is the woman might cheat, she might bounce, whatever. Right? But see, here's the thing. She don't always bounce to a non-select dude. Now, remember what I said? I said in a video a while ago, select women, women, when they choose their select category, if possible, they will not deal with a non-select dude, not even for companionship. In fact, you'll find you got some women who, because they are able to attract select men, even their friend zone are select, right? Because here's another thing about it. A man could be generally select, and a woman could even see him that way, but for whatever reason, she don't fuck him. She might be in a relationship. She might be thinking in terms of, this is a good dude. He attractive, he's sexy, but I got something else, and she getting dick somewhere else, And usually this is for the top tier women who can consistently get select men. Because I've actually known some women like that. Like, they just go from select man to select man. Right. And I was reminded about that when somebody on my inner circle said something about this video I did on alpha widows. Right. And I didn't invent, let's be clear, I didn't invent the term, but I understand the concept better than most people. You get some women, they just going to go select from select to select. I know a woman now. You wouldn't think much of her, and you would think she'd be the type who would give a non-select guy a chance. But she's been touched too many times by a select man. So no matter why she should go for a 5, and love her to death, but she about a 5 now. Logically, she should go for a 5. But because when she was younger and in better shape, all she dealt with was select. She's a woman, just typical woman, hit the wall. Like I said, me and her cool. I'm blunt with her. And she know what she got to work on. But she hit the wall. But because she was imprinted by select men. Her first 3 imprints were select men. And her first 3 men. And the majority of the men that she's dealt with in life have been select. The majority. And that Pookie and Ray Ray select, Masters of the Universe select. So now, even though there's some stuff that happened where she ain't what she used to be, she can't mess with an ordinary dude no matter what. She will go a couple years celibate until she get a shot at like a select type of dude. Which she, despite everything, she still can. She still can because she got the temperament to be around a high post dude. It's the temperament. And the guy got to come down a little bit on his personal standings, but just a little bit, to be honest. But that's the perfect example. And you got a lot of women out here, it's like the women who got, imprinted by like the high school, the most popular dude in school, or the not just Pookie and Ray Ray, but maybe the the neighborhood drug dealer that's going to be like Ghost. They got Imprinted, or the dude who, the 18-year-old alpha showpiece, or the guy on his way. All right. So once they get Imprinted, that's all they're going to do. And see, you got some women. They can't, like I said, they can't deal with a non-select guy even if they want to, because their energy is for the high post dudes, right? So what they do is they'll still cheat on them. They'll still marry and divorce them and everything, but they're going to do so with another guy. They're going to do so with a pretty boy. They're going to do so with an alpha showpiece. They're going to do so with that money man who's still like handsome. That she going to do so with that handsome money man. The guy who got the looks and everything, right? Oh, and just to be clear, I know some people say, I thought you said, sex appeal trumps looks. Yeah, it does, but if you still got looks and money, you're still going to get play. I'm just saying we could do better. Every man don't have that, like, sexual charisma. But if you just have looks and money, well, you're pretty much good to go, right? But some women, they just going to bounce. Like a lot of those women, you might see, like the 100 Octanes. That's a perfect example. They ain't gonna dip down and date some regular dude. Seriously, that's why you see some of these superstar women. I'll use Lauren London for an example, right? How many superstars has she been with? Or Sierra? She wasn't gonna marry. She wasn't gonna mess with. Even if she stopped messing with Future, she wasn't gonna mess with no ordinary dude. And then that's just the celebrity level. If you get some woman, like I say, she imprinted by like some fine dude, right? She ain't gonna mess with a regular dude. I don't care what his personality is. She can't. Her energy is for the top-notch dudes. As far as sex appeal, as far as success. Like you get some women, like you get some of those women, for whatever reason, they tapped into like professional men. They can't dip down, right? So what they going to do is they going to bounce. Even if they break up, they just going to end up with another one, right? Shoot, I knew one woman. She was only dealing with like top of the top. Even when she broke up from this one dude, right? And this was more like an alpha showpiece type of dude, right? What she did just to kind of transition, she ain't go get another alpha showpiece. But what she did was she went to the islands or something, went on one of those sex tourism things that women don't like to talk about. They do, but they do more so than men. And she found her one of those island boys who turned her out. Then when she came back, the dude she like ended up with, that dude was an alpha showpiece. And I've seen that. I've seen that. Understand something. I've been in environments where you're going to get a lot of select men. Like it's going to be more select men than non-select. So you see how they passing the women around, and the women are unapologetic, because once a woman gets in that environment where most of the males around her are select, oh man, it does something to her. She fights to stay there. Those are women who, for the most part, are staying in the gym and all of that. And those are women who are most likely to put a select man in the friend zone. Because she got another select, she got 2 more or 3 more that's in her circle that she can fuck. So it's easy to put this one in the friend zone. And trust me, a lonely night. If it's a lonely night, it could be one of those drive-by situations that Cousin T-Tall talks about. You'd be like, but think about it, her drive-by is another woman's good bar. So it's like, it's deep. It's deep, right? But, and that's why, I wanted to address that, because people be wondering, because people who aren't select, men who aren't select, they imagine that the select guys got it just like that. But nah, they don't. They can go through the same issues, just not to the same extent as a non-select. But they still will have issues. The biggest thing they got different is they just going to attract more women. That's it. They got a better variety of women and more attractive women, but they still gonna go through some shit, because you still gonna get some women who just gonna go from man to man, because they can't help it. They can't help it. Their energy is set on high, so they got to deal with high. So anyway, that's all I got for y'all today. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings.